A scrim is a light subtractive device, but it also diffuses the light. And because it's larger than the light that it's diffusing relative to the subject, it produces soft light. A small scrim can work if we're just showing a small part of the person. There are two things to note here. Both are accurate exposures, but I like the one on the right simply because it's softer and more pleasant light for the person. Also, note the background. It got brighter in the background. Actually, it didn't get brighter. The person got darker, and when the camera exposed for that lower level of light, the background appears lighter. So when we place a scrim in between the path of the sunlight and very close to the subject, we're going to get this kind of very soft light. And I usually get the question when I show this photograph, isn't it windy? Well, yeah, sometimes in the spring and but by the evening, the wind usually dies down. And the difference between hard sunlight and the diffused sunlight is very clear here. When possible, I'd rather have a scrim sideways so that most of its light is in front of the subject rather than above them. When a person is looking at the camera, we want to have the majority of the light in front of that person. I did that here by putting the scrim as far forward as possible, just before the sunlight starts to hit him. You can see quite a difference here. The image on the left was with the scrim as far back as possible, and the image on the right is with the scrim as far forward as possible.